again, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Focus Vandalia. My name is Rich Hopkins. I'm the communications manager for the city. And on today's program, we've got some exciting news on the economic development front. There's an entertainment center set to open over the summer. We'll give you an exclusive inside peek. We've also got the latest on road resurfacing projects taking place in and around Vandalia. And we'll tell you about a unique program to introduce youth to government here in Vandalia and Butler Township. Our first stop today, though, is right here at the Vandalia Fire Station #1. Now, for the last couple of years, this station has been the home to engines just like this one serving the community of Vandalia. But beginning today, a unique cost savings project is underway. It's a project that has a crew from Butler Township sharing this facility and making both communities a little safer along the way. May the 1st ushered in a new era of fire and EMS protection in Vandalia and Butler Township, as the fire departments of both communities began a unique joint staffing arrangement. Now, starting this month, 2 crew members from Butler Township, along with 2 pieces of apparatus, will be permanently stationed at Vandalia Fire Station #1. In January of 2013, Vandalia crews will begin inhabiting Butler Township Station 88 at Dixie and Little York Road. Vandalia Mayor Arlene Setzer opened a press conference to announce the arrangement.
Collaboration, the word that is used so very much. Regionalism, the word that again is used so much. We have come together for a very important part of that collaboration, and that is the joining of our fire departments in a great way.
The joint staffing arrangement is not to be confused with a merger. Both departments will continue as independent entities. They'll just now begin working together and sharing equipment and apparatus. Butler Township trustee Mike Lang says that is what makes this arrangement special.
You know, it's one thing to put people under one roof and call it cooperation. It is entirely something different to cross-staff apparatus physically with members of both departments while both communities maintain their individual identities.
Butler Township Fire Chief Dan Alig is also a big supporter of the arrangement. He says the ability for crew members from either department to man apparatus is what sets this arrangement apart from others.
Because we're just not moving into the building. We're helping both communities with a better response. We're doing the joint staffing, getting on apparatus together, doing more things together as a whole team.
Vandalia Fire Chief Chad Follick says the arrangement helps his department accomplish a number of goals, the main one being the ability to improve services at a lower cost.
The vision was clear for me. The vision is the same vision we hold in the City of Vandalia Fire Department, and that is to deliver the best quality service to the customers at the lowest possible cost. And that this step is truly what we believe will carry out our vision from now until the end of time.
Among the savings each department will realize, as much as $6 million each in savings from not having to build and equip a new fire station. Training and equipment costs will also decrease under the joint staffing arrangement, as will the all-important response time to reach an emergency. And Follick says those savings might just be the tip of the iceberg.
I don't think we've realized what all we can do together to save money and to make operations more efficient. I think we're in the infancy stage of that project, really, but we're really eager to see how much savings and how good we can improve, how much improvement we can make in the service delivery.
Another recent collaboration between the 2 departments took place in late April, as fire and police from both communities participated in a mock crash event at Vandalia-Butler High School. Now, juniors and seniors took time out of class the week before prom to witness a staged crash that sought to hit home the dangers of drinking and driving. Teacher Heather McLaughlin says the goal of the event is to deliver a strong message to kids.
The message that we hope that they get from this is just to make smart decisions this weekend. It's prom. A lot of people, you know, there's parties going on, which alcohol will be at. We would like them to avoid alcohol altogether, but if we could get them to at least avoid drinking and driving by seeing something as serious as this, that's the ultimate goal.
In the scenario kids watch unfold, a high school student on prom night dies when his buddy, who's been drinking, crashes head-on into another vehicle. All of the actors in the scenario are members of the school club Students Against Destructive Decisions. McLaughlin says the event could not have taken place without a great deal of collaboration.
Miami Valley Hospital, they're big coordinators in it. They got Care Fight here. We've got Vandalia, Fire Department and Police Department, other emergency personnel. We've got Whetstone Funeral Home.
Activities like the mock crash are created to avoid the real thing occurring on prom night. And this year, that is exactly what transpired, as there were no major incidents to report from the high school's prom. Another event to reach Butler High School kids took place in early April as students participated in Youth in Government Day. High school seniors descended upon the Vandalia Municipal Building, the Butler Township Government Center, and the Vandalia-Butler Board of Education to get an inside look at how government works. Vandalia Vice Mayor Mike Blakesley was one of the organizers of the day-long event.
To get children more involved, and more so the high school students more involved in government and their way of life. That's our future, basically. So we want to make sure that they get a good understanding of how government works, and so that they can effectuate their own future.
In Vandalia, students were paired with city employees or elected officials to learn what their job is and how their job fits in the overall scheme of local government. Once the kids had an idea of their role, they held a mock city council meeting.
I was very pleased to see how they operated and the intuitiveness that they had and some of the understanding already. So that gives you an idea that they learned a great deal in the classroom, in the government class. And so they had a good working knowledge. And then they filled in the rest of it with just some of their life experiences. It was very lively, and it was interesting to see how they problem solved. And I think that's a thing that helped make me feel that we accomplished our mission of trying to get them familiar with government.
An event like Youth in Government Day takes a great deal of coordination to pull off, and it takes a little financial help as well. The Vandalia-Butler Optimist Club, along with the area's 4 credit unions, Abbey Credit Union, Day Air Credit Union, Mid-USA Credit Union, and Universal One Credit Union, all participated financially to get the program and the luncheon afterward off the ground. On the economic development front, some new businesses are close to getting their grand openings off the ground. One of those is Scene 75. That's a planned entertainment complex that's currently under construction on Poe Avenue. Assistant City Manager Greg Shackelford says Scene 75 will have a little something for everyone, all under one roof.
They're planning on having laser tag. They're going to have, it'll be mini bowling, there'll be mini golf. They're going to have an indoor go-kart track. They're going to have a restaurant and a bar. They're going to have an outdoor patio as well as outdoor volleyball. They're going to have inflatables for the kids. It's going to be really a very, very nice venue. There's also going to be special event rooms for birthday parties and that sort of thing. And then there's also a chaos room, which Jonah owns a chaos room in Centerville now that does very well. It's a game simulator, and just a really, really nice project. It's actually going to be the world's largest entertainment center that has ever been created.
The complex will give local residents another entertainment option north of town, and it will be a big boost for out-of-towners staying at nearby Miller Lane.
Miller Lane, obviously, there's a lot of restaurants, there's a lot of hotels, there's a lot of office space here along Poe Avenue that companies could take advantage of. So it's very, very exciting, very exciting project, and we just look forward to having it get open.
Scene 75 isn't the only big project underway in Vandalia. Logistics firm Carter Express is very close to opening a major distribution hub in Stone Quarry Crossings. Shackelford says the building will be opening for business very soon.
They're probably looking at sometime early June when they get open. If you haven't been by there lately, the building, basically everything on the exterior, all the lighting is all in place. All the utilities are done now. We actually took down all the utility poles along Capstone there and buried all the electric and the gas lines. So really, really exciting. Probably starting off, they should be in the neighborhood of, I would say, 60 employees initially, looking to get up to over 100 in a relatively quick time frame.
Also closer to opening is All Service Plastic Molding. That's a manufacturing facility under construction in the Northwoods Business Park. Shackelford says the business and the jobs that go with it will very soon become a reality.
It's about 75 to 80% complete. They've been looking at doing some comparison on job average wage rates. So if you're out there and you're looking for an opportunity for assembly type work for plastics manufacturing, look at that opportunity. It's over on Falls Creek, and it's really coming along.
And this month we have another update on a development project we've been calling Project Foursquare. It's a major food processing company in the final stages of deciding where to place a new plant that would employ more than 100 people right off the bat and bring with it the possibility of many more jobs very soon afterwards. While nothing has been settled as of now, Shackelford says a decision should be coming very soon.
From what I understand, that could be a very exciting announcement in the next couple of weeks that they are going to potentially do a press release with the state. So that's really exciting for us. Later this month, we'll likely have a meeting over in Columbus to talk about one of the programs that we do with the state of Ohio. So as far as things with Foursquare, they continue to plug along, and we're just really excited about it.
Shackelford said that Project Foursquare's decision could pave the way to some big things happening here in Vandalia. And speaking of paving, a major road resurfacing project is in the final planning stages for this upcoming summer. More than a dozen roadways in Vandalia will get a fresh coat of asphalt to make that local drive a little more smooth. Public Works Manager Rob Cron says the first part of the project is to repair any concrete on affected roadways.
They started the concrete work on this year's program for our street resurfacing. They started about a week ago. They'll be in here probably till beginning, maybe middle of June. Once the concrete work is all done, we'll see our paving crews come in. They'll start grinding the streets probably in the midsummer, probably late June to early July. You'll see that work going on.
The concrete work includes curbs, sidewalks, and driveway cuts, all done thanks to the safe and stable income tax issue passed by Vandalia voters in 2010. With that levy money in place, no homeowners will be assessed for concrete repair. Another grant the city received will help folks who use wheelchairs.
We did receive a grant from the county to install approximately just around 60 new handicap ramps, as you can see behind me here on the corner. We'll be putting these on all the streets that we are resurfacing, plus we've picked a few other key locations around the city to add these.
And while work continues on the resurfacing, plans are also underway for the complete rebuilding of another city street. Buttercup Avenue is in line for a major rebuild, which will again take place this summer.
The work you'll be seeing out there on Buttercup will be installation of a new water main, replacing an old cast main that we've had issues with over the years. We will be replacing the storm sewer, which is old metal pipe that is rusted out. We're replacing that with some new plastic pipe, and we will be coring out the entire street and putting new base and new asphalt in.
And finally, we should tell you about a road closure you'll notice in the next month or so. After the Stop 8 Road Bridge over I-75 was struck by a vehicle several months back, ODOT crews are planning to replace that bridge over the summer.
Another project you may see around the city this year is the Stop 8 Road Bridge is going to be redone over I-75. That will be an ODOT project. That project is scheduled to begin on June 4th, and it will have an estimated 90-day completion time frame.
Our last stop today is at the Vandalia Recreation Center, where their attention is already focusing on the fall. Alicia Wintrow says the fall soccer season is rapidly approaching, and they've set aside some dates for folks to begin the process of registering.
We have two mass soccer registration dates coming up here in May. First one Saturday, May 12th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The other one Thursday, May 17th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We have programs for ages 3 to 17. If you sign up before June 18th, you will receive our early bird registration fee, which will save you $10.
As many as 600 kids will participate in this very popular program this year. Wintrow says the sheer number of players involved makes it an ideal league for sponsorship if you happen to have a company looking to improve its visibility in the community.
Or if you're interested in becoming a sponsor for the soccer program, it's great visibility to, like I said, 500 to 600 participants, parents, other patrons using the park, so it's great visibility for your company.
Another fall sport that's looking to begin the registration process is the very popular flag football program.
Registration begins May 21st, open registration, so come up to the Rec Center front desk anytime that we're open and register your son or daughter. Ages 5 to 14. We play on Sunday afternoons out here at the sports complex. The kids get a really cool reversible NFL jersey, and it's a great time.
Winthrop says flag football is a great introduction to the rules of the game without the time commitment and the intensity of the Pee Wee tackle football program.
Flag football is a great way to learn football without, the tackle involved. So they get to know the aspect of the game, but if they're not quite ready for that tackle level.
Now, if you'd like more information on flag football or soccer or any of the other programs offered here at the Vandalia Recreation Center, your first and best stop is our website, www.vandaliaohio.org. Then click on the Parks and Recreation link for all the latest details. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.